all, it's Alma with the Cat's Pajamas, and today I want to show you how to create this spooky card in a box. For the base of the card, I'm using our card in a box cuttable cutting file, and it's set up to cut paper that's 8.5 by 11, but I want to use this 6" by 6" paper by Authentique. So I cut two of the bases with connecting tabs, and now I'm just going to connect them with some super sticky double-sided tape. Put the two half bases together, I just fold over the last straight edge onto the flap with the last bit of adhesive, and that assures that I get a nice straight base. Now after the base is attached, just fold 3 of the flaps down along the score line. And we have our base card in the box. Now the cuttable cuts 2 inserts for the box. I'll place double-sided tape along the flaps on either side to attach to the box. And I want to give the appearance of fog to this box because it just kind of adds a little bit to the creepiness. So I've used the clouds and balloons cut-ups to cut the fog from vellum. Attach the vellum to the upper side of each of the inserts. And then I'll just trim off the excess. It looks good. I'll finally just take off the adhesive and insert the inserts into the box. Now I think I'm going to add one last bit of fog to the front of the box. Now I like giving my card in the boxes a little bit of movement, so I use acetate with a little double-sided tape on the top and bottom, and I cut them into strips. And I use various sizes. I think I'm going to start decorating. First, this little voodoo doll from our fabulous stamp set, and then this cute little butcher bunny. I'm not sure about it, but I think I'll just place it here in front for now. Now a little floating ghost, an acetate strip, and some fun bats from our Halloween tag duo die, and also the spider. You see how fast it goes when I have these little acetate strips all set up, ready to go? Just add a little baby floating ghost. And then I'll just add this little pumpkin. Now for the back of the box, I'm using the Watercolor Basics stamp set and the Halloween tag duo. I want the tag to look a little bit more like a tombstone, so I'll just cut this little bubble off the top. Now I'm choosing this little spot with red ink to stamp on the tombstone so it looks like blood. Looks pretty cool. I love that blood-stained look. Now to frame the tag, I've used the tag base with the insert to create this frame. I'll just cut that little bubble off and then put a little glue on the back and attach it to the tombstone. Now let's attach it to the base of the box. It is a little tight at the base, so I've cut some slips along the fold line so I can just slide the tag right in after I glue it. Now, what's a spooky graveyard without a spooky tree? I'll be using the round tree die for that. It's actually 2 dies, and I'm only going to use the inside one. Once it's run through, there's all this excess around the cut. So I'm just going to cut into the die cut from the outside to create a bare branch look. And I'm just going to continue that, snipping the branches at the end to give it that creepy look. And I want to keep the branches all together in one big wad, so I'm not going to disconnect them at the base. There you go. So now back to the box. I've cut the edges of the flaps in kind of a random fashion, kind of like raggedy clothes, and I've changed the Butcher Bunny out in front with the spooky sentiment from the Fabulous stamp set. Added a silver eek from the Halloween Tag Duo die. Now for the tree, I want it between the existing inserts. There's no insert there. So I think I'm just going to add a third insert so the tree has something to sit on. I'll cut it the same size as the other inserts and just add some super sticky tape and insert that into the space between the 2 inserts. And now I'll just add the tree. I think it looks pretty cool with all the bats and the spider. I just love it. And as you can see, I've added more splats of blood to the flaps. I like that it adds a little bit more color. I can't believe how quickly this spooky card in a box came together. I hope you give it a try.